in Olympic-style boxing. It is the super heavyweight who will close the show, and making his way towards the boxing ring is the tournament #1 seed, Nikolos BEGADZE of Georgia, 22 years of age. In the 2019 edition of this championships, he came away with a bronze at 91 kilograms. Here he is up at super heavyweight. He's gone better than he did 2 years ago. Participated in the World Championships at 2019 at 91 kilograms, losing to Erislandi Savon at the preliminary round stage. Was a quarter finalist in the European Games in Minsk in 2019. Third bout of the tournament here today for Nikolos BEGADZE. His opponent is in his fourth contest, and that is Dmytro LOVCHYNSKYI from Ukraine, a terrific body puncher. Had an incident-filled win at the quarter-final stage over the tournament #3 seed Turpal Ali Huteyev when he won on disqualification. His opponent tossed out for holding, so he beat the tournament #3 seed at the quarterfinals. He beat the tournament #2 seed Levente Kiss at the semi-final stage. And this man is a terrific body puncher. So having eliminated seeds #3 and #2, he's facing this man, the tournament #1 seed, as he looks to continue to eliminate the seeded boxers in his quest to make it to the top of the medal podium. So bout number 265 here at Roseto 2021 is our final bout of the tournament. It's the men's super heavyweight gold medal bout, and the man wearing red is the tournament #1 seed Nikolos BEGADZE, who has used that height and range and reach to score with a terrific combination early in this round. His more compact opponent wearing blue is the Ukrainian boxer Dmytro LOVCHYNSKYI, who has demonstrated terrific body punching throughout the course of this tournament, not only with bent arms, as BEGADZE wasn't too far away with his southpaw left, but with shots like that. The straight right hand attempted to the body, he's got a terrific jab to the body as well, and he uses it repeatedly just to slow down the movements of his opponent. He applies educated pressure, does LOVCHYNSKYI. He doesn't walk you down in the manner of the heavyweight Artyom Yordanyan we've just seen from Georgia. He just edges forwards with incremental steps, but he's always on top of the opponent. And invariably, he pulls the trigger on those straight shots to the body or looping shots such as that. But against Nikolos BEGADZE, who's a towering super heavyweight, close to 2 meters tall, about 198 centimeters, it's a considerable distance that he has to close to get inside that reach. And you see BEGADZE just long bridging his man there as he scores with a single. Cheeky double left hand fired from behind by LOVCHYNSKYI. I'm sure that the Ukrainian contingent will have watched the contest of LOVCHYNSKYI, who goes for BEGADZE, who goes for a right left but was off the range. He's managed the rounds well, but he has faded noticeably deep into contests. Never been in danger of losing a contest en route to the gold medal bout. Produced a terrific display against Ayub Gadaf Adrisi, the tournament #5 seed of Spain, to win on a unanimous point decision. Adrisi really went for him in the third and final round, as there we see an example of the body punching ending with a left hook to the head. But BEGADZE, who had a long wait to get his tournament underway, had to wait till around day 6, if memory serves. And it was just as though he timed it perfectly, would be an optimist's way of saying it. There's a solid right hand from BEGADZE after he took a right hand to the body. So will LOVCHYNSKYI be able to apply the pressure in a steady yet increasing fashion? What a left uppercut, right hook. But my goodness, LOVCHYNSKYI must have some chin, because he comes back and hauls in punches to the body of his opponent, demonstrating his hallmark of what he does best. But that was a terrific 2-shot salvo from the tournament #1 seed. But what a response it elicited from LOVCHYNSKYI.
It's an interesting fight because, as you outlined, Lovchynskyi does keep coming forward, but he does it in a clever way. He gets onto the inside, onto the borderline of range where he can get something done almost before you realise he's there. I thought the better, cleaner punching in that round came from BEGADZE myself, but not by a great deal. The better headshots came from him, the bodywork came from Lovchynskyi, and that's the way round that really was. So it's split scoring with the judges there. A couple have gone BEGADZE, which is the way that I would have gone. The other three have gone to Lovchynskyi. And that's entirely appropriate because that was a close round and there wasn't an awful lot in it at all.
So with the live scoring that you're seeing here, the coaches will be in possession of that information. What will they have shared with their respective boxers? We go into the second round. Super heavyweight gold medal bout, and right back over that front foot once again is Lovchynskyi, just bobbing and weaving as he tucks up behind a high held guard now. Nice movement off the ropes from BEGADZE, who's continuing to use that lead southpaw right jab as a rangefinder. But did you see beneath it the left jab scoring to the body from Lovchynskyi, and then he brings a right hand to the torso into play as well. Just continues to creep his way across the canvas of the boxing ring. Now BEGADZE looking to hold his feet and try to back his man up with a stiff right jab. Tries a left cross, but it bounced off the gloves of Lovchynskyi. And Lovchynskyi on the inside, just nudging those shots away to the body, trying to drain his taller opponent. So again, corkscrew right hand from BEGADZE as Lovchynskyi was trying to disengage. Oh, that's a solid left cross through the guard of the man in blue. Backed him up momentarily. He's aware of that, and so he bites down and steps right back into the breach once more. He lands a forearm to the body. My goodness, that was like something from MMA. Tried a right hook, followed through with a forearm and elbow right into the ribcage of his opponent. Was on the blind side of the referee, and so it will have certainly made an impact. Looking for that long, strong left cross once again is BEGADZE. Lovchynskyi looks for the uppercut. Couldn't find it from the right hand, but did get through with the left hand while BEGADZE was attempting to tie him up. Nice head movement from BEGADZE. Lovchynskyi trying to quicken his feet. Lands a left hand to the body once again. That landing around the serratus muscle of the man in red, just beneath the armpit. BEGADZE long bridging with that right hand once again, looking for that looping roundhouse left. BEGADZE breathing through an open mouth now. Big intake of air from Lovchynskyi, who walks in and sinks a hard right hand into his opponent's solar plexus. And I mentioned the fact that BEGADZE, as the heads come together between the southpaw and orthodox boxer, that he has demonstrated a tendency to fade. He's just beginning to slow down a little bit here deep into the second round. Lovchynskyi trying to free his hands and work away. Both men putting an awful lot into this super heavyweight gold medal bout. Sparring with the lead hands are the two boxers. Accuracy decreasing in the closing stages of this second stanza. Oh, good left hand landed by Lovchynskyi. And look at that, they're both good. They're going for a walk through the park as they strolled across the ring together, side by side. Closing seconds of this second round. Good right hand landed by Lovchynskyi as the final scoring shot of that 3-minute frame. Another very competitive round, but I happen to think the man in blue was just a little bit crisper, as BEGADZE perhaps is just beginning to fade a little bit.
I think he absolutely is beginning to fade. I would go Lovchynskyi in that round. I think he had a good finish to it as well. Up until that point, it was maybe pretty much in the balance, but the last 30 seconds, I thought Lovchynskyi took it away from him. BEGADZE, towards the end of that round, is not far off being dead on his feet, to be honest with you. I did think in that second round, what I wanted to see him do more was take the centre of the ring, hold his feet, and really give it to Lovchynskyi rather than back up quite so much. And the judges there, 4 have gone for Lovchynskyi, 1 have gone for BEGADZE. So we've got 3 scores of 20 points to 18 for the Ukraine, 1 of 20 to 18 for Georgia, and 1 19-19. So Lovchynskyi's just got to hold on to those 3 20-18s, and he's got the gold medal here. It's difficult to see him not doing that. So
into the third and final round then, the man wearing blue, the more compact figure, Dmytro Lovchynskyi is leading 20 points to 18 for 3 of the 5 scoring judges. Oh, that's a beautiful counter right hand from Lovchynskyi. BEGADZE going in search of the finishing shot that he needs to overturn the context of this contest. He was made to miss, and then boy did Lovchynskyi make him pay, picking that counter wonderfully. So BEGADZE needs to overturn a 2-point deficit of 20 points to 18 for 3 of the 5 scoring judges sat ringside. We are, of course, in the super heavyweight division, so it is not in the realms of the impossible or indeed the improbable that these guys can land that single shot to turn things around in the blink of an eye. But of course, Lovchynskyi will be switched on to that possibility and will be looking at all costs to avoid that eventuality. It's physical on the inside. BEGADZE, can he summon up the single shot? Because I don't think it's going to be with a cluster of punches, because I don't think he's got the energy left in his reserves to put a combination together that will get his man out of there. And the more deeply we progress into this third and final round, the more BEGADZE is entering the realm of the lottery and needing one single finishing shot to take his man out of there and render the judges irrelevant. Good right hand to the body landed by Lovchynskyi once again. BEGADZE looking to line his man up, but the shot telegraphed and Lovchynskyi able to avoid it rather comfortably. Beyond the midpoint of the third and final round, forearm connected from Lovchynskyi around the back of BEGADZE's head. Both boxers feeling the pace, but the man looking worse for wear is the tournament #1 seed wearing red. He is desperately fatigued up there in the boxing ring. He knows what he needs to do. Stealing a glance to his corner. But again, in this division in particular, it is crucial for Lovchynskyi to remain switched on. BEGADZE, there's the left hand right on cue just as he needed it. But my goodness, didn't Lovchynskyi absorb it well? He has got some chin, because BEGADZE uncoiled a left cross, twisted his back foot into the canvas and got terrific leverage on that shot, and Lovchynskyi barely blinked. But that is the danger that is inherent in the super heavyweight division, as BEGADZE keeps that left hand locked and loaded and ready to launch once again. Closing seconds of the third and final round, and BEGADZE certainly made it interesting, landing that thunderous power driving southpaw left cross. Tumbled to the canvas in the closing stages, but I think there can be little doubt that Dmytro Lovchynskyi will have his hand raised as the victor here. Credit to Nikolos BEGADZE, because he did find something in that third and final round, but not enough to turn the tide in his favor.
Absolutely, absolutely. He really dug in there, BEGADZE, because, as I said, towards the end of the second round there, he looked like he was in big trouble, and you did say that he had a bit of a history of gassing a bit towards the end of fights, so you can't fault his desire there. He gave it everything he got in that third round, but Lovchynskyi was 2 rounds clear with 3 of the judges going into that final round, so there's no way that he's surrendered that advantage with any of those 3, so he's going to get this.
Well, what a wonderful moment for Dmytro Lovchynskyi. He prevails on a 3-2 split over the tournament #1 seed. And what a run to the top of the medal rostrum it has been for the man from Ukraine. At the quarterfinal stage, he eliminated the tournament #3 seed. At the semi-final stage, he beat the tournament #2 seed. And then in the gold medal bout, he topples the tournament's #1 seed to come away as the European under-22